Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Rvtv's Game of the Week, where tonight the Rancocas Valley Red Devils football team takes on the Shawnee Renegades. Jason Sapp here to bring you all the action on a Saturday morning edition here of Rvtv's Game of the Week, and a crucial matchup here in the Colonial Division. Rancocas Valley comes in today with a record of 2-1. They are coached by Garrett Lucas in his third year at the helm. They're coming off of an impressive win last week over Camden Eastside, 42-6. Shawnee also 2-1 on the year. They're coached by Tim Gushu, who's been at the helm for 20-plus years. And they're coming off their first loss of the season, a 44-3 defeat against Camden. Taking a look at the Colonial Division standings coming into this one, Camden sits on top with a 3-1 record. Camden just lost their first game this past weekend in a non-conference matchup, 1-0 in the conference. RV Shawnee both 2-1 overall, but RV has the edge right now with a 1-0 record, while Shawnee is 0-1. Lenape and Eastside are playing today, actually. Both of them are 0-3 right now. Eastside is 0-1 in the division, thanks to the Red Devils. So big matchup here again. At least clinch second place in the division. Again, Shawnee has already lost to Camden. RV will play Camden next week. That will possibly be the de facto championship game for the division should RV win today. They've got a great test ahead of them, though, with Shawnee, with a very impactful running back we'll talk about in just a moment. The Red Devils will be kicking off to start things out on a picture-perfect day. You couldn't ask for a better day here. 70 degrees. We'll call it partly cloudy and a really nice breeze. Just a beautiful, beautiful day for football on a Saturday morning from the campus of Rancocas Valley Regional High School and Coach Bill Gordon Field. Jamison Hollander set to kick things off here. Shawnee will start on offense. Line drive, kind of a squib kick. Shawnee will take it right about the 30, and they will start just inside the 35-yard line. So the Renegades will be led onto the field by quarterback Lucas Solomon. He's 31 of 47 so far this season, 327 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The player you got to keep an eye out here for today is number 24, Brett Lundberg. 51 carries, 399 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns already this season. Tell you what kind of year he's having. He had 259 yards rushing against Northern Burlington in the season opener. My goodness, that's almost like an NFL record right there. All right, here we go. First play from scrimmage today. Shawnee lines up 4 receivers, 2 on either side. Keeper. And it's going to be good for a short gain. Actually, correction on the quarterback. It's not Lucas Solomon. It is Cole Anderson starting things out. 5'10", 170-pound freshman quarterback starting things today. Lundberg is now in the backfield with him. Shawnee is going to try to establish the run. They love to run the ball. And with a workhorse like Lundberg, his first carry of the day, as he's good for a couple more yards there. Shawnee running a very fast-paced offense, already 3rd down, and we're going to call it about 3. Leading receiver for this team is Tyler Nichols. He has 8 receptions for 115 yards, 1 touchdown on the year. Again, Lundberg is just having an incredible season for Shawnee right now. A junior running back, listed at 6 foot, 180 pounds. Handoff to Lundberg, trying to cut around. RV's right there to meet him, though. He's going to lose yards on 3rd down. So great read for the Red Devils, and it's going to be a quick 3-and-out for Shawnee. This should be a really competitive game here today. This is going to be the best team that RV has seen over the past couple of weeks. The 3rd of our 3-game homestand that we've had to open up the 2024 season. So again, a quick 3-and-out for Shawnee. Good defense by the Red Devils. This is going to be, again, a very competitive day here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what these teams do, especially running the balls. Both teams are very capable of doing that. All right, Shawnee back to punt on 4th and 6. Snap, kick is away, end over end into the 30-yard line. Taken there, and a good return. Brody Dieter's got it at midfield. Dieter cutting back, looking at the inside. Dieter breaking some tackles all the way down to the 30-yard line. About a 34-yard return there for Brody Dieter. Sets up RV in great field position for their first offensive series. So coming out to quarterback for the Red Devils will be Savion Adams, the junior, who's 21 of 34, 503 yards, 8 touchdowns, and no interceptions on the season. Jameer Bellamy, team's leading rusher, 24 carries, 179 yards. Brody Dieter, the senior, 13 catches, 284 yards, 4 touchdowns, having an incredible senior season. RV shifting their personnel all around. Almost a wishbone formation. Shifting Doppler once again, moving all their players, and a lot of movement up front. Let's see if RV was able to get Shawnee to jump. And that's indeed what happened. All that movement, sometimes players are just quick to react, and a free 5 yards for the Red Devils. Again, RV 2-1 coming in today. Wins over Pleasantville and Eastside. Their loss in the season opener to Pascack Valley. Again, Shawnee 2-1. Wins over Northern Burlington and Williamstown, and the loss last week to Camden. All right, 2 receivers on the far side, a single back. Adams in the gun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. Adams drops back. He's got a wide open look. He's got nearly had a reception, but a flag comes down right at the end. Doppler wide open, but not able to bring it in. Let's see what the flag is. Curious what this call is going to be, because it was right as Adams was throwing. Let's see if this is potentially a hold against the Red Devils. Looks like that's going to be, an ineligible player downfield against RV. Sometimes that's going to happen when you extend a play like that. Sometimes the offensive lineman will just take a step or two too far, and you'll lose 5 yards. So RV had a offsides call against Shawnee, and then those 5 yards come right back. So now set at the 32-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side. Adams hands off actually fakes it, caught the defense napping there. Adams not able to get around his blocker, but he still gains close to first down yardage. Caught the defense completely off guard. They are going to rule it a first down, so it is enough for a first. Adams with a beautiful fake. Shawnee thought that handoff was going to J.J. Stewart, but instead, Adams kept it himself, and gained 10 yards for a first down. All right, so now a receiver on either side, as Adams again back in the gun with Stewart in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff, goes an end around, and a good carry there for number 5, Montre Wilson, the senior running back, who had an awesome game last week. Had 3 touchdowns, one of them a pick 6. And RV is on the move here. Great start, first series on offense here for the Red Devils. Ball set up at the 14-yard line. That was a gain of about 7 or 8. So 2nd and 3 now from the 14 of Shawnee. 2 receivers to the far side. Dieter one-on-one here. They're going to fake the handoff to Stewart. Goes back to Wilson on the swing pass. Touchdown, Rancocas Valley. A quick strike, quick response from Savian Adams to Montre Wilson, as the Red Devils will strike first. Great drive, good-looking drive there by the Red Devils. Again, that big fake that Adams had really helped set things up. RV always likes to show that formation. We've seen them run the 2-pointer a couple of times, but they will definitely take the extra point here. So Hollander back for the extra point. Snap kick is up. It is right through the uprights. 7-0 RV to start things out with 8:39 remaining here in the first quarter. So RV's defense with a 3-and-out for the Renegades, and then they go right down the field after a good punt return by Brody Dieter and a couple of big plays by Savian Adams, as it sets up the 14-yard touchdown reception from Adams to Montre Wilson. Montre Wilson, his 4th touchdown in the last 2 games. So great start for his senior year as well. In fact, they honored the seniors here today pregame. Football team, the cheerleaders, the marching band, all the seniors were honored today. Very nice pregame ceremony. So again, great start for RV. Now up 7-0, scoring on their first offensive series. Now, the last time we talked about the East Side game, those teams hadn't met in almost 20 years. That's not the case here with Shawnee. It's only been 5 years. It was September 6th of 2019 here at RV. Shawnee was a big winner that day, 45-7. Shawnee quarterback Matt Welsey was 12 of 19 for 189 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiver Dom Frigiloa had 4 catches for 95 yards and a score. Unfortunately, I don't have any stats for RV from that day, but Shawnee completely dominated that game from the start. All right, Hollander kicking off. Another line drive kick, and that's off the hands of receiver. And great special teams. RV special teams have made some vast improvements from those first 2 games that we saw. And part of it, I think, is helping with these squib kicks. It creates a shorter field. These line drive kicks that we've been seeing RV do so far. We saw that last week against Eastside. So now Shawnee will set up at the 25-yard line. Again, they went 3 and out last time, and you know that they're going to try to, again, establish this run as much as possible, but now trailing 7-0. Shawnee needs to find a response. Takes the snap, hands off to Lundberg. Brett Lundberg for a couple on first down. Again, freshman quarterback starting today for Shawnee, Cole Anderson. Second and 7. Shawnee lining up, 3 receivers, 2 to the far side. Single back. Delays the handoff. Anderson tries to take it himself. Great read by the RV defense. That looked like it had potential there for Shawnee, but great reaction by the Red Devils. So RV defense with a good play right there. No gain on the play. And RV doing a great job at reading Shawnee's plays so far. They've not given up anything big. The thing with Lundberg, though, is he's capable of breaking some big carries. He had 3 60-plus yard runs against Northern in the season opener. And we're going to get a timeout by the Red Devils here on 3rd and 7. 7:27 to go here in the first. RV leading it 7-0. So again, great start for RV. Shawnee trying to look for an answer right now. RV doing a great job shutting down the run, which again is Shawnee's bread and butter coming into this one. On defense for the Renegades, you got to keep an eye out for Mason Grabowski, which if there was ever a football name, that's it. Mason Grabowski, a senior linebacker, 6'2", 221 pounds. He has 21 tackles on the season, 2 fumble recoveries and a sack. Also got to keep an eye out for number 44, Lucas Estevez, who has 20 tackles and an interception, also a senior, listed in the safety position. Of course, for RV, a number of players to keep an eye out for. Number 91, Michael Beasley among them. Number 11, Brian Foster. Number 58, Luke Ciancia. And, of course, Savian Adams, Brody Dieter also out there on defense. So many key playmakers. Daniel Rivers-King, number 20. A lot of players you have to count for on offense. All right, here we go. 3rd down. First pass of the day here for Shawnee, and another. Oh, it breaks that tackle. First down, Shawnee, and a big play. Big pass catch there by number 5, Justin Robinson. Or excuse me, that was Tyler Nichols. My mistake. Tyler Nichols gets his reception, breaks a tackle. Looked like it was going to go for no gain, and then rips off a big play. So a possible momentum shift here for Shawnee as they are set up at midfield. Renegades needed that one on offense. All right, Anderson in the gun with Lundberg. Single back, 2 receivers. Lundberg now in motion. And Shawnee's going to call a timeout. There was something about that play that didn't look right. I almost wonder if they were going to get a motion call on that one. Lundberg kind of went in motion, then set up like he was going to catch the screen pass, but you kind of, if that was the play call, they kind of showed it way too early. So miscommunication somewhere on the Shawnee offense. Now, each team has called 1 timeout here in the first quarter. Again, you couldn't ask for a better day here weather-wise. It's cloudy but cool and breezy, 70 degrees. Tomorrow, the official first day of fall. It feels like it already. Again, just couldn't ask for a better day here. And nice crowd here on the RV side as well. A little light in the student section today. I mean, I guess it could be a little difficult sometimes on a Saturday, but still a good turnout. All right, here we go. First down, ball at midfield. A receiver on either side. Shawnee is going to make a quick substitution here with one of their receivers. Anderson puts Lundberg in motion now on the other side of the field. So throw back to Lundberg. I don't like that call at all. That's potentially a fumble, and I think RV's got it. So they end up running that play, which didn't look good the first time they did it, and was even more disastrous. You're throwing the ball 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Lundberg's not able to take it, and RV's got the ball on Shawnee's side of the field. That was a disastrous call right there for the Renegades. I don't understand that one at all. I guess they were thinking maybe try to set up an option where maybe Lundberg could throw it, but again, that just didn't look right from the start. I don't understand that call at all. All right, so now first down RV, ball at the 40. Red Devils setting up with two receivers on the far side of the field. Adams in the gun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself. Adams has got another big game. We got a flag down. I think this one's going to be coming back. So another great run by Adams, but this all has the markings of a holding call here for the Red Devils. Let's see what the officials say. It was thrown right at the line of scrimmage. That's usually the case that we have a holding penalty. And that's indeed the case. So holding against RV is going to wipe out another first down play by Adams. Drops RV now back to about midfield. So a penalty to start things out here on RV's second offensive series of the game. One receiver in Adams to the far side, three backs with Adams in the gun. Puts Bellamy in motion, another flag. And now I think we have an illegal formation against RV, a false start. Wasn't sure because the way Bellamy went in motion, I wasn't sure if they were going to call something along those lines, but they're just going to call a false start. So RV goes back 5 more. So bit of a messy start to this series here for the Red Devils, who now face a 1st and 25. Holding penalty and a false start, moving RV backwards. All right, Adams in the gun. Similar formation, but now Dieter on the near side of the field. A little bit tighter of a formation. Puts Dwana in motion. Devin Dwana looks to cut up field. Shawnee looks like they're ready for him. Dwana for a short gain. But Shawnee read that play very well. And there's Grabowski on the tackle. Again, the team's leading tackler. And it looks like we have a player down on the Shawnee side. So RV with a tough start here on their second offensive series, facing a 2nd and 23 coming up. Only a 2-yard gain on that carry by Dwana. RV's got a lot of different offensive formations they show. There's a lot of misdirection. Again, something you got to account for Adams, who could just keep it. You got to account for Dwana or Bellamy or Wilson or any of those players in the backfield. There's a lot of things that you have to keep an eye out here if you're Shawnee's defense. I'm going to take a quick moment to thank my crew who came out here today. We have Cooper Seidel, Sadie Hepner, Jacob Burr, Emma Russell, Declan, and Kieran McMullen. Thank you all for coming out today on this picture-perfect day from Rancocas Valley Regional High School and Coach Bill Gordon Field. All right, coming out of the injury timeout now, we have 5:51 to go here in the first quarter. Again, RV on offense, but they're moving backwards right now. 2nd and 23 after a pair of penalties. And a short gain there by Devin Dwana on the last play. So again, showing that formation with 3 backs and 1 receiver. So Dieter's got a one-on-one. That's something you got to account for. Bellamy in motion. Adams drops back, now has to roll to his right. Adams looks to keep it himself. Adams is going to be taken out of bounds. Gets a lot of the penalty yardage back, though, so a much more manageable third down. So Adams gets back most of the penalty yardage, as I said, and that's going to set up a third. Oh, we have another flag on the field. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Let's see what this call is. RV's under the impression it's against them, but let's see what the officials are saying. And we have illegal hands to the face against RV, so that's going to wipe out another big run by Savion Adams. So RV making a lot of mistakes here on this series. So ball's now back at midfield. We're going to replay second down. So 2nd and 20. So RV with their third penalty on this series. And again, against a team like Shawnee, who you know is certainly capable of making the big plays and potentially causing, again, a turnover on defense or a big play on offense. You can't let too many of these mistakes happen. Bellamy cutting up the middle for a few yards. Good to see Jameer Bellamy back on the field. He missed last week's game against Eastside. All right, so now third, and I'm probably going to call it about 17 here because that was another short gain. So you got to wonder if maybe RV is going to look for Brody Dieter possibly on this play on a 3rd and long. Not sure exactly what Jamison Hollander's field goal range is if they were to be just short of the first down. Probably a little too far, but again, I don't know what his range exactly is. So here we go, 3rd and long, Bellamy in motion. Adams drops back under a ton of pressure. Adams rolling out to his left. He's got to get rid of the ball. Adams still trying to keep the play alive, throws, and nearly intercepted. So great pressure by Shawnee's defense forces Adams to extend the play, and he nearly throws his first interception of the season, but a 4th and long, and Shawnee will get the ball back here as RV will send out the punt team. So again, a drive that was just really hampered by penalties, as RV will now turn this one back over to Shawnee. And again, Shawnee had that big pass play on their last series, and then they threw that screen or whatever you want to call that, which caused the turnover, but thankfully for Shawnee's case, it did not harm them in the end. All right, 4th and long here. And Dieter with a beautiful kick. Just going to let this one go. It's going to fall. Oh, my goodness. Down at the 2-yard line. Great read by the special teams. And again, if you're Shawnee, you made the right decision, but just the way the ball fell, it kind of died right about the goal line. So Shawnee is going to have the ball at the 2. So Shawnee's got to be extremely careful here. They got to get out of this always dangerous area. In fact, if you remember, RV had a safety last week against Eastside. Of course, that play started at the 32-yard line. That was really just inexcusable on Eastside's part that a play like that happened. But now set up here at the 2, Shawnee in a really tough spot after a beautiful punt by Brody Dieter and a nice play by the RV special teams. All right, here we go. First down, Shawnee with 4:09 left in the first. We're trying to get RV to jump. They don't. Handoff, cuts up the middle. Nice carry there. As that was Tyler Nichols on that play. Again, he's also the team's leading receiver. Added another reception today. So a little bit of breathing space now for Shawnee. Carry of 6 on that one. And again, Shawnee's just going to try to wear RV's defense down with this run game. Here's Nichols trying to cut outside. He's going to get a couple. And we got a late flag coming out right at the spot. So let's see what this is going to be. Play was going away from us, so couldn't exactly see what that play potentially is. Possibly, if I'm looking at the officials, it's going to be holding against Shawnee. So that'll be half the distance to the goal, drop back to about the 4-yard line. So holding call against Shawnee. Again, both these teams making a lot of early mistakes in this one. And Shawnee went 3 and out in their first series. Their second series ended with a fumble on a backwards pass that, again, I still don't really understand what that play was going to be. Because you showed it the play before. I don't know. All right. Anyway. So after the holding call again, half the distance to the goal. So ball set up now at the 4. We're going to call it 2nd and 8. And again, you got to keep your eye out here for Brett Lundberg, who could break one at any moment, certainly capable of doing that. RV defense playing very well so far to start things out. Bunch formation here to the right, and a false start by Shawnee, so drop them back even more. So now Shawnee will be back at their original starting point, which was the 2-yard line. Ugly start to the game here for Shawnee. And again, just making some mental mistakes, penalties. And again, it's happening on both sides right now. So again, back to the original starting spot at the 2-yard line. Handoff, cutting up middle of the field is Nichols. He's going to get a couple. Heavy dose of Tyler Nichols to start things out. I was going to say, I'm looking at the sidelines here to see if, again, team's leading rusher, Brett Lundberg, it looks like he is on the sideline right now. All right, so now 3rd and 7. Shawnee with 4 receivers, empty backfield. And a quick throw. Nichols, no gain. Again, I guess trying to set up a screen there again. Rv's just reading those plays too well right now. No gain on the play there. So some unusual calls here by the Renegades. Again, you're stuck in this part of the field. It's always tough, but again, penalties, penalties, penalties. Way too many. All right, so Rv's should get excellent field position. Brody Dieter is set up at the 30-yard line right now. Shawnee punting from the very back of the end zone. And a kick's going to take a bounce. And Shawnee's just going to let this one go. A couple extra yards. All right, so RV will set up right about the 42-yard line. So Shawnee got an extra 10 yards or so out of that punt. But RV has great field position no matter what. RV's defense looks extremely good right now. They're just not giving Shawnee anything to work with. RV coming into this one averaging 33 points per game. Shawnee's averaging 21 points per game. The final minute here in the first quarter, RV leading this one 7-0. RV on their 3rd offensive series of the day. Puts the back in motion, toss to Montre Wilson. Wilson's got a couple blockers. Shawnee, though, able to contain for a little bit, but Adams is able to get about 5 out of that carry. Montre Wilson, again, about, we're going to call it 4 yards on that carry. I mean, so many players on this RV offense just have that quick burst. You just see it where it looks like the plays kind of stop for a no gain or a short gain, and then all of a sudden they get those extra couple of yards. Shows off the speed here on this RV team. All right, 2 receivers on the near side. The fakes the handoff to Stewart. Adams is going to roll out. He's going to go deep. He's looking for Brody Dieter. Brody Dieter, incomplete, just overshoots him. I like the call, though. Dieter had a one-on-one, but good coverage by the Renegades. Excellent coverage there by number 6, I believe it was Tyler Nichols. I like the call, though, and a nice pass, a good-looking pass, but just a little too far. All right, 3rd and 6 now for RV, as Jameer Bellamy will check back in. RV certainly has found something in Shawnee's defense that they're trying to exploit. They're moving the ball very effectively. Adams fakes the handoff, takes it himself. He's got close to a first down. Might be a yard short. Looking where the official's marking it, I think we're going to have 4th and 1. And I would imagine RV's going to go for it as the first quarter will come to an end. RV 7, Shawnee nothing. Again, very impressive start for RV in this one. So as we come to the end of the first quarter, let's take a look at this week's varsity sports scores. Field hockey with a 1-0 loss on the road at Cherry Hill East. Girls soccer dropped a 2-0 decision to Bishop Eustis. Boys soccer wins their 3rd straight. They defeat Bishop Eustis 6-0. And girls volleyball dropped a 2-0 defeat at Lenape. So again, we're already about halfway through the fall season. Things always move by very quickly here, especially this time of the year. As the Red Devils will have a 4th and 3 set up. Team switch sides. Shawnee, of course, in all white, very reminiscent of Penn State. That all white look, the white helmet with the single blue stripe. And RV, as you may remember last week, they had those gray jerseys, which is a nice looking combo. But when I think RV, I think that uniform right there with the red jerseys and the white pants with the white helmet. If I have to pick a favorite look, that would be it. Okay, 4th and 3. As I expected, RV's going to go for it. At that spot of the field, why not? So Adams from the gun, hands off, fakes the handoff, throws. He's got a first down. Montre Wilson, who breaks a tackle. Wilson's going to head out of bounds. No, still inbound, still fighting right about the 15-yard line. Great call there on 4th and 3. First down, RV now set up. Actually, they're going to mark him at the 18-yard line, but it's a first down no matter what. Nice little swing pass there to Montre Wilson, who's, again, is having a great season for the Red Devils. And now brings up first down in the red zone for RV here at the 18-yard line. RV is on the move here again. All right, first down, RV at the 18. Wilson will go in motion, shifting to the right side. 2 receivers, 1 on either side, 2 backs now with Wilson and Stewart. Adams in the gun, puts Wilson in motion. Hands off to Wilson. Wilson cutting outside. Wilson's got a first down. Montre Wilson just short, down at the 2-yard line. Boy, RV looks like they're kind of doing whatever they want to do here today against Shawnee, which I have to admit is a bit of a surprise. Shawnee, again, always a very well-coached team, a lot of good talent, but RV is just moving up and down the field on them right now. All right, ball at the goal line. Let's see what the Red Devils do here on 1st and goal. I formation. The handoff right up the middle to Wilson. Second effort. Officials are going to come to check. It looked like he may have. Nope, they're going to say he's in. Touchdown, RV. Montre Wilson on the 1-yard run, and the Devils go up 2 scores. RV now up 13-0. What a nice series again by the Red Devils. I got to wonder if they're going to maybe look for that 2-point conversion. That's maybe at some point. We'll see how this game goes, but I think right now you kick the extra point. Hollander in for the point after. Snap kick is blocked. So a big play there by Shawnee to try to get a little bit of momentum back as they're going to go back on offense. So RV 13, Shawnee nothing. Another good-looking drive and another touchdown for Montre Wilson on a 1-yard run. Instead, lining up in the old I formation. Wilson in the fullback position and gets the handoff for a 1-yard touchdown run. Shawnee looked like they initially had stopped the play, but again, he had a second surge there and was able to break the planes. So touchdown RV, now up 2 scores on Shawnee. And something we'll be talking about again today is PowerPoints as we're getting closer to playoff season. Again, this is about the halfway point. And a win today here for the Red Devils, or for the Renegades for that matter, would be huge in the PowerPoint standings. We're going to kind of talk about that as we go along here. Again, the game next week against Camden, if they could get a win, the Red Devils could get that win, that would be a monstrous boost for their PowerPoint standings, as Camden, again, one of the top 10 teams in the state. And again, I always seem to say it every week, but it's good to see RV and Shawnee playing on the field again. I always say we should see Shawnee and Lenape Cherokee every year. We'll be seeing 2 out of 3 of them for this year and next season, so always good to see them back on the schedule. And a great turnout, again, on the RV side and the Shawnee side as well. Nice local game here between 2 very good teams. But right now, it's all Rancocas Valley. Strong kickoff there as this one's going to head right about into the end zone. A little bit of drama there for the moment because that ball looked like it was going to stop just short. But the ball will roll into the end zone for a touchback as Shawnee will set up offense at the 20. Again, we saw that punt by Brody Dieter that just kind of died right at the goal line on that last series there for Shawnee. And now first down, Shawnee, and what's been a very rough start to their game here. Not really able to get much going, and I see that, again, Lundberg is in the backfield again, so I think they're going to really try to get him going, I bet, on this series. Anderson shifts Lundberg over to the left side, 4 receivers, and Cole Anderson's going to lob this one up. That's going to be intercepted in oh no, it's going to be dropped at the last minute. RV nearly had a nice turnover at midfield, but not able to bring it down. Not the best looking throw there by Anderson. I understand the play call, but that throw did not have much to it. Kind of threw that one up for grabs, honestly. All right, second down, Shawnee. And again, you know, maybe you throw a play like that. Maybe you get a pass interference call. Just trying to get something going for your offense right now. Empty backfield, 4 receivers. Anderson takes the snap, calls his own number, and RV's going to stop him for a very short gain. And Shawnee is really struggling now to get anything, and then a late flag comes out. Let's see what this call is. I wonder if this is possibly after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Not sure. Let's see what the officials call here. RV seems to think it's against them, themselves, but let's see what this call is. Officials talking with Coach Lucas here on the sideline. It is going to be against RV, and it's a personal foul against the Red Devils, so there's a free 15 there for Shawnee. So maybe something was said or done after the play. I honestly can't say for sure, but either way, it's a dead ball foul, and Shawnee will get a free first down, now set up at the 38-yard line. Makes the snap. Again, Anderson's going to keep it. Anderson, a nice carry there. He's got close to first down yardage. Depending on where they spot it, he may have a first down. So Cole Anderson with a nice carry there, as he's going to get a first down. Shawnee now at midfield. Takes the snap out of the gun, tries to do a little hurry-up offense. Anderson again, nowhere to go on that play. Seeing a heavy dose here of Cole Anderson, the freshman quarterback. Devils faced a freshman quarterback last week with Tyson Foreman of Camden Eastside. So no gain there on first down. Again, ball set up on the Shawnee 48-yard line as this series has been helped by a personal foul penalty against the Red Devils. From the shotgun, Shawnee drops back. Anderson throws over the head of his intended target, Jack Craney, number 3. Good pressure by the Red Devils on that one. So another third down coming up here, and if Shawnee doesn't convert on this, I wouldn't exactly be surprised if they go for it down 2 possessions with the ball at midfield. Again, Shawnee just really struggling to get their offense going right now. Seems like Rv's been right at the line of scrimmage each time, ready to meet the runner. All right, bunch formation, 4 receivers here on the near side of the field. And Anderson with a quick throw. That's going to be intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Devin Dwana read that one beautifully. Rv's got the ball at the 30. Oh, my goodness. Shawnee, don't throw the bubble screen anymore. Oh, my goodness. Rv with a big turnover there as Devin Dwana with the interception read that pass beautifully. And Rv's got a chance now to go up 3 scores on a Shawnee team that looks like they've got just really no answer offensively right now. Oh my goodness. Another disastrous bubble screen play. Don't run that anymore, Shawnee, please. All right, here we go. First down, Rv. Adams hands off to J.J. Stewart. He's got a good carry on first down. We get about 2 or 3 on that one. And again, Rv with a chance to now go up 3 scores in this first half. Again, just a very impressive showing here today for the Red Devils. And again, whoever wins this one today essentially will meet, again, if Rv wins this one, they will meet Camden next week for what will essentially be the Colonial Division Championship. And another flag comes out. This is going to be a false start against the Red Devils. So if you see anything with Rv right now that's correctable, they're making a lot of penalties. Both teams are, in all honesty, but Rv is making a lot of penalties that are kind of hurting their drives here. We saw that, what was, I think, their second offensive series. Rv committed 3 penalties on that drive and ended up having to punt the ball. So Rv's got to be careful here and not start making too many mistakes. All right, 9-10 and counting here in the second quarter. 1 receiver, 3 back. We've seen that formation. Puts the back in motion. Here's Wilson. Adams maybe looking to throw this one. He's got a wide open Devin Dwana who's going to step out of bounds. Should be good for the first down. Rv's got the ball now in the red zone. So Adams connects with Devin Dwana, who again had the interception to set up this drive. And now first down, Red Devils at the 17-yard line. Two receivers, one on either side. Fakes the handoff, goes right up the middle of Brody Diter for a touchdown. Perfect throw on a quick slant. Brody Diter, touchdown, Rv. 17-yard pass play there from Adams to Diter. Diter getting his 5th touchdown of the season. Adams with his 10th passing touchdown. What else can you say? This Rv offense is rolling right now. Extra point coming up. Shawnee now a 3-score deficit. Shawnee nearly jumps off sides, and I think they did catch that. Somebody moved somewhere. Let's see what the call is. Because if this is against Shawnee, that'll move the ball a little bit closer, and RV might consider going for 2 to try to make up for that extra point. Looks like it's going to be an offsides call against Shawnee. So if you're RV, let's go for the 2-point conversion possibly. Officials still sorting this one out. Excuse me. And again, calls against Shawnee. So RV now with the ball at the 1. And RV will certainly go for 2 here. I formation. Adams fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's going to toss it to Ricky Doppler, who has the catch for the 2-point conversion. So Adams connects with Ricky Doppler, the RV tight end. RV 21, Shawnee nothing. Very impressive start here today for the Red Devils. Again, Shawnee always a very good competitive team every year, but right now they've got no answer for RV, as the Devils are up 21-0 in the second quarter with 8:51 to go. So RV will kick this one off. So points after a turnover, always big. It's those maybe unexpected opportunities you call points, like on a special teams play, like a kick return or a punt return, or on defense with an interception or a fumble return, or if you can cause a turnover and get points, those are big difference makers early on. So Shawnee's got to try to figure something out here. They're having moderate success, we'll say, running the ball. But again, if you've got a team who really struggles passing, that's going to really impact your game plan, especially when you're now down 3 scores. So RV will kick this one off. Again, 8:51 to go here in the second quarter. And that line drive squib kick right about the 30-yard line. And a quick stop right there at the 35 by Daniel Rivers King. All right, so Shawnee, see what they do offensively here. Again, trying to establish the run. I'm really surprised they're not utilizing Brett Lundberg right now. I think he's only maybe had 1 or 2 carries this whole game. Lundberg, as I said, though, he's had an amazing start to his season. He is committed to play in college, but not in the position you think. He's actually committed to the Duke University men's lacrosse team. First and 10 for Shawnee. So let's see if they utilize Lundberg here. He's in the backfield now. Handoff, here's Lundberg trying to get a couple yards. Gets about 3 on that carry. Again, a big credit to the RV defense here, as they've read these plays very well against Shawnee. Shawnee's thrown 2 bubble screens, which essentially one of them has just resulted in 7 points the other way. See if Shawnee maybe makes changes to their passing attack. Lundberg cutting up the middle. He's got a couple more. So a little bit more manageable of a 3rd down here. So Lundberg getting a couple of carries. Again, he had 259 yards rushing against Northern Burlington in the season opener. 399 yards coming into this one. Now Lundberg checking out here on 3rd down. And switching up and bringing in Estevez now at running back here on 3rd and 4. And a nice carry there by Anderson. He's got a 1st down. So Cole Anderson, while he's struggled passing so far, running he's been very effective. That's probably one of the reasons why we have Anderson out here. Again, I know that Lucas Solomon started the season as quarterback. Again, I don't know if this is injury or something else, but very effective here for Anderson. He's got another good carry for a 1st down. Kind of caught RV off guard there a little bit. And Shawnee's got something going now on offense. A little bit of a hurry-up offense, too. Trying to catch the RV defense off guard here a little bit. So a pair of first down runs there by Cole Anderson has them on RV's side of the field. So Anderson in the gun, 3 receivers, 2 to the far side. Lundberg in the backfield with him. Takes the handoff, fakes it, and read there nicely by Michael Beasley as he drops Anderson behind the line of scrimmage. Michael Beasley, a freshman defensive lineman here for the Red Devils, having a great start to his season. So a 2-yard loss on that carry. Clock at 6:26 now here in the second quarter. Anderson drops back to throw. He's going to go to the sideline, has a completion for good yardage. And that's connection there by Tom McEnany, number 4. Gets some of that yardage loss, makes third down a little bit more manageable at 3rd and 7. Big third down here for Shawnee. They need to convert this one. RV showing blitz. Here's Anderson. He's going to take it himself. Anderson, he's got another big carry for first down. Cole Anderson really showing something here, scrambling. Design draws here for the quarterback are really helping Shawnee right now. And again, Anderson, a freshman in there. Shawnee certainly has found something with Anderson, his scrambling ability. So 3rd rushing first down here for Cole Anderson on this series. First down now to 21. Shawnee in their best field position yet here today. Here's Lundberg cutting up the left side. Lundberg trying to break some tackles. He's got about 7 or 8 on first down. And it looks like Shawnee's offense is finally getting into rhythm here, as they've got RV going backwards right now. Ball now in the red zone. First time today here for the Renegades. Anderson one more time, why not? Anderson almost breaks a shoestring tackle there by Beasley, but he's got a first down. 1st and goal, Shawnee on their best looking drive here today. Under 5 to go as the Renegades are trying to make this a 2-score deficit. As looks like we're going to have a timeout by RV. Good call there by Coach Lucas. Shawnee's moving very effectively. Give your defense a breather. 1st and goal at the 7 when we come out of this timeout. And again, Shawnee's finally got something going on offense here behind Cole Anderson. Very effective running the ball. So as we said coming into this one, Brett Lundberg has kind of been their workhorse back, so to speak. But right now it's the freshman quarterback, Cole Anderson, who's really showing a very impressive skill set here with his running ability. So again, 1st and goal, ball at the 7 here as RV called the timeout. RV has 1 remaining here in this half. Shawnee has 2. And we'll get ready at halftime to watch the RV Marching Band in action once again. So stay tuned at halftime for the Red Devil Marching Band. All right, coming out of the timeout now. Again, 1st and goal, ball set at the 7-yard line. Shawnee with its best looking drive here today. Anderson from the gun. He's going to keep it himself. Rolls off the left side. Anderson cutting up field. Close to the goal line. I think he's going to be down at the goal line. And again, Cole Anderson, very effective right now, running the ball. RV making a quick substitution on defense. Ball's actually going to be spotted at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. And Anderson one more time. He looks like he's going to be in for the touchdown. Shawnee on the board for the first time here today. Cole Anderson taking the bulk of the carries there for a 2-yard touchdown run, and Shawnee is on the board 21-6. And I would imagine Shawnee will kick the extra point here. Dropping back for the kicker will be Michael Bartasius, a junior, number 16, left-footed kicker. Snaps a little high, kick is up, it is good. RV 21, Shawnee 7. So the Renegades finally get on the board, make it a 2-score deficit now. So now it's all about how RV responds. 4:16 to go here in the half. And RV will receive the ball to start the second half. So if RV can try to get a score here on this drive and possibly another score to start the second half, I think that would put RV in pretty good shape to win this game. But can't rule out Shawnee at all. Shawnee's defense has to make a play here as well. RV's offense has really been able to kind of pick and choose their spots. Devin Dwana, Brody Dieter, both coming up big for the Red Devils. Montre Wilson having another good start to this game. And of course, can't forget Savian Adams, a dual threat, throwing and running the ball. All right, 4:16 as Shawnee will kick off. Renegades finally got in the end zone on that series, thanks to the running of Cole Anderson, their freshman quarterback. Bartasius will kick this one off. And the kick is up. Good looking kick's going to fall right about the 5-yard line. RV's going to return this one. Here's Brody Dieter getting some extra yardage. He's going to be down right about the 30. So a good return there for Dieter for about 25 yards. As RV will set up shop right about the 30-yard line. Again, Red Devils with 1 timeout remaining here in the half. Shawnee with 2. Just taking and enjoying that breeze right now that we have up here in the press box. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. All right, first down RV, ball at the 29. 3 receivers to the far side of the field and a single back. Shawnee showing blitz. Yeah, I was going to say Wilson moved a little early there. Something about that didn't look right. So another false start against RV. We've seen a number of those today. False starts and just some penalties that have kind of interrupted a couple of drives here so far today for the Red Devils. But again, with a 2-score lead right now. And again, RV getting the ball to start the second half. All right, 3 receivers now on the far side. Doppler, the tight end, here on the near side, and a single back. Adams in the gun, takes the snap. Pump fakes, throws. He's going downfield for Brody Dieter. Dieter with the reception. Brody Dieter. Oh, and a big tackle there, saves a touchdown. As RV flips the field from the 24 to the 24. Oh my goodness, Brody Dieter just makes one big play after another, doesn't he? And it's such a big target too. Again, Brody Dieter listed at 6'3" and 175 pounds. Just a big target. Adams with a nice pump fake. As RV completely flips the field again on Shawnee. Ball now set up inside the 30. And again, that dual threat ability by Savian Adams. All right, RV set up 2 receivers, 1 on each side, single back. Hands off to Montre Wilson on the counter. Wilson working his way to a first down. Well, just outside the 10. Again, RV's offense looks like they really are just kind of picking and choosing what they want to do right now. Shawnee's defense has really not been able to stop them. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 16-yard line. And again, 3:16 to go here in this first half as RV once again is in scoring position. Shawnee's defense, if they want to stay in this game, they got to make a play here. Hands off. And here's an easy carry for a touchdown, Jameer Bellamy. Oh, we have a flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. I mean, Jameer Bellamy just kind of walked into the end zone pretty much, but they must have seen that flag and knew that this play was going to come back. So a holding penalty is going to wipe out the touchdown run by Bellamy. And again, RV's got to be careful with these kind of penalties. They can't make too many of these, especially we're going to look at the schedule later on. The schedule's not going to get any easier. So now 1st and 20, ball set up at the 26-yard line after the holding call. RV's got to try to clean up on these penalties as this game goes on. All right, 2 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Fakes the handoff. Adams will keep it himself. Great read there by Shawnee's defense to stay at home. And a nice tackle there by Estevez as he just had Adams one-on-one and just kind of broke down and made the play there. So a big play there by Shawnee to prevent what could have been a sizable run there for Savion Adams. RV gets a couple on that play. Still 2nd and long. And again, RV also content to just run this clock as much as they can too. Shawnee again with 2 timeouts. RV has 1. 3 receivers now on the far side of the field. Single back with Stewart. Adams in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Throws a bubble screen to Dieter. Here's Brody Dieter breaking a couple of tackles. Brody Dieter, he's going to score! Oh, but we've got another flag on the play. I think this one's going to come back as well. Oh, my goodness. Brody Dieter, who made a great play there, broke a couple tackles and scored, but we got a flag, and this one is going to be coming back. So 2 touchdowns wiped off the board here for the Red Devils on this drive. And again, if you're RV, way too many penalties in this game, too many mistakes. So now 2nd and 28 after another touchdown is called back. So now ball is going to be set up at the 21-yard line. So correction, 2nd and 16. 2nd and 16 here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Single back. Fakes the handoff. Adams rolls out to his left. Tremendous pressure by Shawnee. Adams has to make something happen or get rid of the ball. And he smartly throws that one away. Shawnee was in the backfield on that one. Adams made the smart play, just throw the ball away. 3rd down now for RV. Again, ball's at the 21-yard line. And again, if you're Shawnee, you've got to make a stop here on 3rd down. So Shawnee brought the blitz on that play. And again, Adams just smartly got rid of the ball. Live to play another down.
Once again, 50-50 is at $185.
All right, 3rd and long. 3rd and 16 officially. Ball at the 21-yard line. Let's see if Adams will maybe go back to Brody Dieter, who's had a big game so far. Wilson in motion. I think he's looking toward him. Oh, but again, big pressure. Shawnee kind of came in there at the last second, so now Adams is going to have to scramble. Adams, he's going to be just short of 1st down yardage, but a good play to make something out of nothing there for Savion Adams. So Adams under tremendous pressure there, big blitz. He's able to get out of it and gain good yardage, but short of a 1st down. So let's see if RV's going to go for it here. Maybe think about, I think it looks like RV is going to go for it. They're also going to let the clock run. I wouldn't be surprised if RV calls a timeout here. They might just let this clock run down as much as possible and call a timeout. I wouldn't be surprised. Just over a minute to go, and again, it's also just to not give Shawnee the ball, or if you do, just not have any time. Yeah, RV's going to run that clock down, call a timeout here, and talk this one over on 4th and 6. I'm kind of wondering if RV should try to go for a field goal here. I mean, if it was 4th and 1, I'd consider maybe going for it. 4th and 6, and there's less than a minute. You're going to get the ball back in the second half anyway. I think I would consider kicking the field goal here, but let's see what RV decides. I'm looking to see if Hollander, he's on the sideline here. And actually, now that I see what's going on, it looks like RV is going to go for it after all. I mean, the way your offense is going, I certainly understand it. You just don't want to not come away with any points here when you have the ball at the 12-yard line. But let's see what RV's offense does. And again, 58 seconds left here in the half. RV with a 2-touchdown lead on Shawnee. RV is now out of timeouts for this half. Shawnee still has 2 left, so if Shawnee's able to get a stop here, you would imagine they're going to try to run a couple of plays. Maybe try to set themselves up. But let's see what RV's offense does here on 4th and 6. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if RV tries to get Shawnee to jump here, because that would be 4th and 1, and then I could see RV definitely going for it. Here we go, 4th and 6 from the 12. Adams in the gun, puts it back in motion. Looks like he's trying for the hard count possibly, shifting a couple players around. See if Shawnee can jump. Here we go, there's the snap. Adams looks, throws, not able to connect with Brody Dieter. Timing was a little off on that play. And RV will turn the ball back over to Shawnee at their own 12-yard line. So Shawnee dodges a big break there, as RV was potentially going to go up 3 scores. 55 seconds left in here in the first half. And again, Shawnee with 2 timeouts remaining. So I would imagine Shawnee's going to do one of 2 things here. They're either just going to run this one out and say, let's get to halftime, or they're going to maybe try a couple of passes, or maybe try to see if he can break a big run. All right, here we go. 4 receivers. Anderson in the shotgun with a single back. Anderson will call his own number. Anderson with a good run. Anderson all the way down to the 34-yard line. And Shawnee will call a timeout. So if you're Shawnee, that's exactly what you wanted, is to try to get a big run by Anderson. Anderson's got a quick burst for a quarterback. I mean, as soon as he takes that snap, he's gone. Oh, my goodness, but a big holding call. I'm sorry, I didn't see the flag thrown. A holding penalty is going to wipe that play out. So now the ball's going to go all the way back to the 2-yard line. That was, or excuse me, the 6-yard line. That was a disastrous penalty right there for Shawnee. And now I think if you're Shawnee, you're just going to say, we're going to go to halftime. So Shawnee making way too many mistakes here on offense today. But certainly they got something going with Anderson. They're going to hand this one off to Lundberg, see if he can maybe get a big carry. But RV's right there to meet him. And I think Shawnee is just content right now to go to the half, having stopped RV on their last offensive series. And it looks like that is how the first half is going to end. So as we head into halftime, Rancocas Valley leads Shawnee by a score of 21-7. Very impressive start for RV in this first half. Let's see what they do in the second half when they will receive the ball. Stay tuned for the Red Devil Marching Band. We're going to step aside for right now. You are watching Rvtv's Game of the Week.
Your emotions are the compass that guides you through the journey of life. Listen to me, but never let them dictate your destination.
I'm also his boss too. The one that looks like Jesus. Wait, Declan, can you unplug it? Wait, can you switch to external? Why? Because it's external. I think that's external. Yeah, okay. I can't. Wait, no, it's fine, it's fine. I just switched to external. Because last week, when they did this, he wanted external, so you like hear like the band playing.
I'll pick anyone.
I got it.
It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry. Embrace your sadness, for it holds the seeds of healing and growth.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the start of the second half here on Rvtv's Game of the Week as the Rancocas Valley Red Devils lead the Shawnee Renegades by a score of 21-7. Jason Sapp here bringing you all the action again on a picture-perfect day from Coach Bill Gordon Field. And it's been quite a start here today for the Red Devils, as Savian Adams has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Montre Wilson has a rushing and receiving touchdown. Brody Diter's got a touchdown. And Shawnee scored on their last offensive series at their first points on the board, and they were able to hold off a late RV charge to keep the score at 21-7. So as we're getting ready to kick off, I'd like to remind our viewers that the game you're watching and other events are available for purchase from the Rvtv video library. Again, visit our school's webpage at www.rvrhs.com. Click on the About Us link, and as always, all proceeds benefit the Jerry Krockenberg Memorial Scholarship. Again, plenty of games, shows, and events from really the past 40 years or so. We've got a lot to choose from, so make sure you visit our library if you'd like to check it out. And again, all proceeds benefit senior scholarships. All right, so as we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, this is a big game in the Colonial Division here. So if RV is able to hold on to this one today, then their matchup next week against Camden will be the de facto division championship game, because Camden has already defeated Shawnee. So if RV wins this one today, basically RV and Camden next week will be for the division title. And I say that with some confidence in the sense that the only other team left on the schedule for RV would be Lenape, who right now is 0-3, and they're struggling mightily throughout the season. So again, maybe counting my chickens before they hatch here a little bit. But again, if RV is able to beat Camden, because chances are Camden will beat Lenape and Eastside when they play them as well. So providing that RV doesn't lose a game in the division, then they defeat Camden, they would be the outright champions. So just looking at some numbers here, doing a little bit of math over at halftime. Great performance at halftime by the RV marching band as well. We're ready to get things started here for the second half. And again, we were also talking about power points and how that all affects playoff standings. So coming into this one, Washington Township, Toms River North are the top two right now who lead the PowerPoint rankings. Again, we've still got many more games to go, but just kind of an early look here. Coming into this one today, RV currently ranked 13 in the PowerPoint rankings. Looking at 3 through 12, Kingsway, South Brunswick, Cherokee, Southern, Bridgeton, who's been a very surprise team this season, Franklin, Atlantic City, who RV fans will no doubt remember, knocked out RV out of the playoffs a couple years ago, Howell, Williamstown, Cherry Hill East, who's been another pleasant surprise this year, and then rounding out the top 16 are Hunterdon Central, Freehold Township, and Eastern. So, of course, lots more football to be played and lots more points to be decided here, but again, a win today for either team. If Shawnee's able to come back, or if RV's able to secure the victory here, then that team will receive a significant boost in their PowerPoint standings. What's kind of hurt RV early on is that Pleasantville and Eastside, their two victories, those teams haven't won a game all season. So unfortunately, RV's not able to get any extra residual points, as they call them. Because for every win you get 6 points, you get 3 points for a loss, but then you also get residuals based on your opponent's strength of schedule and their victories. So if you play two teams who haven't won a game, you're not going to get anything from them. So a win here against Shawnee, who has 2 wins on the year, would certainly help the PowerPoint standings. All right, Shawnee ready to kick off here as Michael Bartasius will kick this one away. Good kick, going to fall to about the 15-yard line. It'll be taken by Brody Dieter. Brody up the left side. He's got a good return. RV always seems to have the ball in midfield, like every time. That's exactly where they have, again, their special teams looking really good here in these last couple of weeks. I don't think Brody Dieter ever loses yardage either. I think every play he makes is a positive play and always seems to go for extra yardage. We saw the one touchdown that got called back in the last series. All right, first drive here of the second half for the Red Devils, set up at midfield after the nice kickoff return. Wilson in motion, handoff to Montre Wilson. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. But the Shawnee defense makes a good play to start out the second half. They're going to give him a gain of 1. And again, RV up 21-7 here in the second half, so I'm sure the Red Devils are going to kind of do what they can here to also, I know we're just starting the second half, but it's certainly clock control and ball management is big right now in this game, especially with a 2-score lead. All right, receiver on either side, single back. Handoff to Stewart. Fakes the handoff here, Savian Adams. Adams with a nice carry, and that very close to a horse collar tackle at the end. But he's going to get a first down on that carry. Savian Adams, such a dangerous player out there. Again, dangerous not only rushing, but throwing as well. And Adams picks up another first down for the Red Devils. Ball now in Shawnee territory at the 39-yard line. Again, RV just looks like they're really kind of, again, picking and choosing what they want to do on offense. Shawnee has not really had much of a response on defense here today. Having real trouble containing some of RV's big playmakers. All right, 3 receivers now and a little bit of confusion on RV's side. Trying to sort out the personnel here. Yeah, it's just nothing from that looked good at all. Too much movement. Usually when you have that and you have confusion, you're going to have false starts. That was just one of those plays that was just kind of doomed from the start. So false start. Drops RV back 5 yards. 1st and 15 for the Red Devils. So again, RV they've had great field position all day long. 2 receivers on the far side. Stewart in motion, and another false start is going to be called. So 2 in a row here for the Red Devils, 2 false starts. Or no, Mike, correction. Officials are talking this one over. One saying offside Shawnee. Officials are going to talk this one over. Somebody moved at the line. The question is who? And the way the officials kind of threw that flag right away, I was under the impression it was a false start. And that is going to be the call. So the officials talk this one over. So again, 2nd straight false start for the Red Devils. And even the officials are a little confused here to start out the second half. All right, so now make it 1st and 20 for the Red Devils after a pair of false start penalties. Similar formation, 2 receivers on the far side, and Dwana and Dieter. Stewart in the back, goes in motion. Adams looking to set up a screen, nothing there. He loses the ball. Shawnee's got it. The Renegades have the ball all the way down to the 20-yard line. Picked up there by number 69, Matt Gagliardi. That is a huge turnover in this game. Again, Shawnee brought some pressure. Adams really didn't have much time to react. Probably wanted to throw the ball away there, but just couldn't get it to go. And a costly fumble, perhaps. We'll see what happens here on this drive. But Shawnee's got the ball inside, or just outside, I should say, the 20-yard line, set up at the 22. But either way, Shawnee's got the ball in scoring position. Huge break for the Renegades. Anderson takes it himself, calls his own number, as they say. He's driving. Look at Cole Anderson pushing for a first down. Officials finally blow the whistle. And I think we have a late flag. Let's see what this is going to be on, though. Definitely getting very chippy down there, very competitive. Again, 2 very good teams, and especially when you have a big shift in momentum like this, tempers sometimes flare. So let's see what the officials call. We've had a lot of penalties called on both sides here today. So close to a first down carry there, but let's see what the penalty is. This could potentially be another unsportsmanlike, a dead ball penalty, a face mask against RV. So move up additional yardage there for Shawnee. And now the Renegades have the ball inside the 10. Same formation again, 4 receivers and a single back here. I would be shocked if Anderson doesn't run this again. There he goes. Cole Anderson. RV's ready for him that time. Gains maybe a couple of yards. RV was ready for him on that carry, though.
Number 24, Garngo on the tackle.
So now 2nd down, 2nd and goal here for the Renegades. See if RV can come up with a big stand here, as Shawnee is threatening to make this a 1-score game. Anderson again. Anderson every call, it seems. Anderson carries up to about the 3-yard line. And as we said, again, early on, how one of the players to keep an eye out here was Brett Lundberg, who's been, running like crazy, so to speak, for the Renegades. Really today it's been Cole Anderson. He could have close to a 20 carry game here the way this is going. All right, 3rd and goal at the 5. Anderson takes it again. Why not? And a huge play there by Daniel Rivers King. The only problem is when you run this play so many times, RV's going to prepare for it. All right, no gain on that one. 4th and goal. A big, big play here in this game. 4th and goal. Ball is at the 5-yard line. Empty backfield, 4 receivers. I can almost tell you what's going to happen here. I'd be shocked if they throw the ball. Anderson keeps it himself off the left side. He's in for the score. Cole Anderson making it happen again. 2nd touchdown run of the day for Anderson. And just like that, Shawnee has made it a 1-possession game. So after going down 21-0, the Renegades pick up a key fumble and they're able to convert. Extra point pending as Michael Bartasius back to kick. Takes the snap, kick is away, it is up. It is no good. So now RV 21, Shawnee 13. And a bit of a costly miss perhaps, as now if Shawnee scores again, they're going to have to go for 2. But again, Cole Anderson making it happen. Gosh, seems like every play is just Anderson left, Anderson right, Anderson up the middle. It is the Cole Anderson show here today. And again, RV has played about as well as they could, but again, this freshman quarterback for Shawnee is just making plays happen right now. Anderson listed on my roster here at 5'10" and 170 pounds. Got a lot of speed. Takes a lot of hits, breaks a couple of tackles. Right now, again, the RV trying to account for Cole Anderson. He's just making one play happen after another and keeping Shawnee in this game. So now the Renegades down by 8. So again, you would imagine if Shawnee scores again that they're going to go for 2. But making it a 1-possession game no matter what. So now RV's offense has got to get in gear here. Costly fumble gave up 6 points. Bartasius with a line drive kick. I think they're done. They've seen enough of Brody Diter. There's Montre Wilson, though, as he's got a nice return to just about the 40-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him out just shy of that. Brody Diter's had a really nice game returning kicks today. I think Shawnee's seen enough of him and go with that line drive kick and take your chances. All right, so now RV will set up at the 39-yard line. That's just about where they were on their last series. And we've been seeing Shawnee really bringing the pressure defensively, so let's see if they continue to try to blitz, maybe try to force Adams to throw the ball. Wilson in motion, toss right to Montre Wilson. Wilson tries to break a couple tackles. He's maybe got a yard. Good read on the play there by the Shawnee defense. Well, this game has pretty much been what I thought it was going to be. We're going to get a lot of points on the board. We got 2 good teams out here, 2 very good offenses, and the defenses are really starting to show up now. Shawnee's defense in particular is starting to make some plays. Again, they got that fumble recovery, so each team's had 1 turnover in the game. If you remember the Devin Dwana interception for RV in the first half. Actually, now I correct myself, RV's caused 2 turnovers. Remember the earlier fumble in the first quarter. Dwana, but a great fake. Adams is able to get extra yardage. Goodness, I thought that ball went to Dwana too, but Adams with another great fake. Another excellent skill he has as a quarterback is really executing those fake handoffs. And he gets good yardage on second down, so now 3rd and 2. As RV is trying to convert here and keep this drive going. Two receivers now on the near side with Brody Dieter and Devin Dwana. Stewart in the backfield, shifting him out. Counter to Wilson. Montre Wilson's got a big play here, breaking some tackles. He's got a first down inside the 40. Again, Montre Wilson just having a very effective game here again. He's been really good back again for this Red Devils team for some time. In this senior season, he's really making the most of his opportunities. First down, Red Devils. Ball now at the 37-yard line of Shawnee. Wilson comes out on that play. So again, RV likes to switch out their backs. They've got a lot of very talented running backs. Similar formation again, the 2 receivers on the near side. Yeah, I was going to say that was a false start on Stewart on that one, unfortunately, for the Red Devils. And again, a penalty that we've been seeing a lot here today for RV is this false start. RV has got to be careful with these penalties here. Starting to get a lot of penalties on the RV side of the field. 6:25 to go and counting now in this third quarter, as again RV leads this one 21-13 after Shawnee converted on a fumble recovery and then went in for another Cole Anderson touchdown run. Extra point was no good. Both teams have actually missed an extra point here today as well. All right, so now 1st and 15 after the false start. See if Shawnee tries to bring some pressure. Adams drops back to throw. Here comes that pressure he talked about. Adams is going to heave this one downfield. He's got Brody Dieter back in the end zone. Oh, incomplete. Dieter had a hand on it. Dieter maybe could have had that one. It was tough. Dieter had a chance at it, just not able to bring it down. Good idea, though. Good play call. I liked it. But not able to convert. And on first down, why not try a call like that? All right, end of the quarter, we'll talk to you about the upcoming schedule. Like I said, it's going to be a tough one from here on out for the Red Devils, as we're just about halfway through this season. 2nd and 15, ball at the 42 of Shawnee. Receiver on either side and a single back. Fakes the handoff. Adams keeps it himself. Adams has got a first down and more. Adams blazing speed. He's going to go. No, they're going to rule him out. Either way, it's a first down. I got everybody excited. But either way, it's a first down. Savion Adams makes the play happen again. Adams rolled out at the 18. Savion Adams making plays happen. Now first down, Red Devils, ball inside the 20. Receiver on either side, the single back with Stewart. Handoff, J.J. Stewart swallowed up in the backfield by number 8, Mason Grabowski. And again, that's just a great football name. No matter how you look at it, Mason Grabowski. Great football name. So loss on the play there for the Red Devils. That is going to bring up 2nd and 15. I wouldn't be surprised to see RV maybe try one of those quick passes See Wilson's back on the field, Stewart's in the backfield, Doppler on the near side, and now Dwana in motion, fakes the handoff, and Adams under tremendous pressure. That's going to be a late hit by Shawnee. That was a bonehead play right there, as now RV is going to have a free first down on a 15-yard penalty. You can't drive the quarterback into the field like that after the ball's been thrown. No other way to say it. That was just a bonehead penalty there by Shawnee. And Savian Adams is going to head to the sideline here for a little bit just to get checked on. Or actually, it looks like he's okay. But again, just a huge hit, but for absolutely no reason. And what was a good-looking defensive series there for Shawnee. Now RV's got the ball just outside the 10, so now RV's got an opportunity to make it a 2-score lead. First down, Red Devils. Again, ball set up at the 12 after the personal foul penalty against Shawnee. And again, I don't know if that was just frustration or whatever the situation is, but you got to keep your head about you when you're playing. You can't make mistakes like that, especially this late in the game. So personal foul against Shawnee is going to give RV the ball in scoring position. Let's see if RV can make something happen here with a fresh set of downs. Just under 5 minutes to go. Wilson in motion. They toss it to him. Wilson's got some blockers. Montre Wilson's going to go down at the 1-yard line. So now we're going to call it second and goal. Ball is at the 1, or excuse me, first and goal. Ball is at the 1. So now RV can kind of do whatever they really want to do right here. Let's see if they go that I formation. They certainly do. I think we know where this one's going. Wilson. Ball's out. He was stopped at the goal line. Let's see who came down with it. Players are saying the ball was out. Looks like it's still RV possession. So big break there for the Red Devils. Wilson not able to break the plane there, but they get the fumble back. So close call for the Red Devils. 4 minutes and counting here in this third quarter. RV in scoring position to try to take a 2-score lead on Shawnee. I formation again. See if maybe Adams will hand off. Oh, Stewart gets swallowed up in the backfield. Shawnee came in, big blitz. And a flag comes out at the end. I saw Shawnee player's helmet came off. I think it came off at the tackle there, but let's see. I don't know if that's what the penalty is or not, but let's see what this call is. Shawnee looks like they think it's going to go against them.
There is also a flag on the play.
Maybe something was said after the play. I don't know. Let's see what this call is. But Shawnee's under the impression it's against them. And Shawnee's, again, making way too many mistakes. So let's see what this could be a dead ball foul, which if that's the case. So we have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Shawnee. So that should be an automatic first down, I would think. So again, ball's at the 2-yard line as of now. Again, the penalty was an unsportsmanlike call against Shawnee, so I would think that would be an automatic first down, but still saying third down here. Officials talking this one over. And it's still RV's ball no matter what. So, all right. Third and goal. So I don't really know what the penalty did there, but either way, third down for RV. See if they maybe go to Dieter here on a one-on-one in the corner. That's the back in motion. Adams keeps himself. He stopped at the line. I think Shawnee held him. And they did. Shawnee stops RV on third down. Red Devils will send in the field goal unit. That's a huge play in this game. As even if RV makes this field goal, they'll still be up 2 possessions. But again, 28's big difference from 24. And RV's still kind of talking about what to do here. Maybe switch out the holder here for the field goal. All right, so field goal opportunity coming up for the Red Devils. Jamison Hollander. If RV. Oh, we got a botched snap. Shawnee's got the ball. Shawnee's running with it. They got the ball at the 30-yard line. I hear a lot of people on the RV sideline calling for an offside penalty, and I don't necessarily disagree. I thought a Shawnee player may have moved. Officials didn't see it, though, and Shawnee not only holds RV, they turn them away, no points at all, and Shawnee's now got the ball back at the 32. A huge change of pace again in this game. Shawnee looking like they were going to go down 2 scores. RV had the ball at the 1, and instead, Shawnee comes away with it. The field goal gets messed up. Shawnee takes advantage of it, and they've got the ball back. Wow. All right, first down, Renegades. Guess who? Cole Anderson. He's just going to run all day long. You know what, though? Why not? Anderson, again, picks up close to first down yardage. My goodness, this quarterback's just having a great day here. I can't think of any game where I've ever seen where every play on offense has just been quarterback run, quarterback run, quarterback run. I haven't seen an offense like this in a while where every play is the quarterback. But that's what Shawnee's just going to do, and I guess until RV stops them. Oh, there's somebody other than quarterback. It's Lundberg. Brett Lundberg breaks a tackle. He's got a good gain on first down, about 6 yards. And not sure. I saw the RV bench was yelling about something. I didn't see what it was, though. I don't know. Maybe they thought the ball came out. I don't know. But either way, 5-yard carry there on first down. Shawnee's got a good drive going for him as they're at midfield. Anderson slips on that play, but he's still able to get a couple yards. And now 3rd and 4, we're going to call it, for Shawnee, as we are approaching the final minute here of the third quarter in what's been really an exciting game here. RV led this one 21-0, and Shawnee has just battled back. They held RV on that last offensive series. A chance to try to possibly tie this game up. Anderson, first down carry and more, trips up again, but he's got a first down. Well, we always try to bring you a good one here on Rvtv's Game of the Week, and right now it's certainly shaping up to be that way. Much different game than last week when RV really had complete control over Camden Eastside. And even in the game against Pleasantville, the Greyhounds were competitive in that game, but RV, I think, was just clearly the better team in the end. This one, though, again, very, very even matchup, I think. And the handoff there to Tyler Nichols. He's going to drop back, potentially. Oh, he's breaking some more tackles. Nichols is going all over the field here. And Tyler Nichols finally goes down. We got a couple RV players who are a little shaken up after that one. And we got a late flag. Let's see what this is. Again, we've had a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct calls as well. Let's see who this one's going to be on, if that's the case. RV seems to think this one's going against Shawnee. Let's see what the officials say. We've had a lot of, like I said, late flags, after the play kind of flags. Let's see what the call is here. This is going to be a big one as we've got 17 seconds left in the third. So it's another dead ball foul against Shawnee. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty right there for the Renegades. So both these teams, again, are starting to commit a lot of these kind of penalties. They've got to get themselves under control. I know this is a very competitive atmosphere, two good teams here, but you got to try to calm down. Once the play's done, just go back in the huddle, get ready for the next one. All right, so final 17 seconds and counting here in this third quarter. See if Shawnee runs one more play. Final 5 seconds. Anderson off the left side. He's got a couple yards, and that will bring the third quarter to an end. RV 21, Shawnee 13, and what's been a very exciting game here today. We've got 1 quarter left to go. All right, so at the end of the quarter, as I said, we're going to take a look at the upcoming schedule here for the Red Devils. So today, the last of the 3-game homestand, as RV will now be on the road for the next 3 weeks. First, a matchup on Friday, September 27th against Camden. A big matchup, as I've been talking about throughout the game. After that, Friday, October 4th, a trip down to Williamstown for a 7 o'clock start. Camden game starting at 6 o'clock. Friday, October 11th, another 6 o'clock matchup on the road at Washington Township, another team who's ranked in the top 25 this season, and a team who knocked RV out of the playoffs last year. Then RV back for homecoming on Saturday, October 19th, 2 o'clock kickoff against St. Augustine, one of the top prep schools in South Jersey. And then wrap up the regular season on the road Friday, October 25th against their old rival, Lenape. What should be a very fun matchup there. Always a good time when the Red Devils and the Indians meet. Always a good matchup here when the Red Devils and the Renegades meet as well. So Shawnee will start the fourth quarter here facing a 3rd and 6 ball at midfield. Again, this drive been stunted a little bit by a personal foul penalty, which dropped Shawnee back 15 yards. But again, I just have not seen an offense like this for quite some time, where obviously, yes, you want to run the ball and establish things, but my goodness, Cole Anderson, one carry after another, and I hear everybody in the crowd going, quarterback draw, but again, if it works and the defense can't stop it, I mean, oh, we're going to rare passing play. Anderson downfield, he's got an open receiver, Nichols not able to connect. All right, 4th and 16, so good idea there as Nichols was open, but just not able to connect on the pass there. And now the Renegades on 4th and 16. I said 4th and 6, or 3rd and 6 earlier, I meant 16. 4th and 16 at midfield. And I would imagine Shawnee's going to punt the ball. We still have the entire fourth quarter to play. And on 4th and 16, I don't know. I would not go for a fake on this one. I realize you're down a score, but you're only down a score. Shawnee substituting a couple players in and out. And Shawnee will go back into punt formation. Anderson will handle the punt duties. And we have a timeout on the RV side. Oh, no, excuse me. We have a delay of game. My apologies. Delay of game against Shawnee. Sorry, I was looking down at Coach Lucas, and I thought I saw him indicate timeout, but my mistake. All right, 4th and 21. Snap is away. Kick is away. It's a short kick. Dangerous spot, though. You just kind of let that one go. Not a good kick, really, at all, as the Red Devils are going to have the ball. Oh, we have a flag at the end of the play. Let's see what this call is going to be against. Possibly against the Red Devils? I'm not sure. Or possibly a holding call. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine right now. We've had so many penalties. So officials talking this one over with Tim Gushu of Shawnee, the head coach. So I have to wonder that this penalty is against RV. And if they have an opportunity to re-kick, I would be very surprised if they don't, because that punt really did not go anywhere. Holding against RV. So we're going to replay 4th down. So 4th and 16. Now it's going to become 4th and 11, we'll call it. And again, I would imagine they're still going to punt. And 11 yards is a lot to make up on 4th down. All right. Second chance on the punt here for Anderson. Makes the snap. Better kick this time. Definitely a better kick. Takes a Shawnee bounce. It's going to head out at the 15-yard line. Shawnee will definitely take that over what the previous play had been. So RV back on offense. They will set up at the 15-yard line. Again, pretty much the whole 4th quarter still to play. Teams have all 3 of their timeouts. First offensive series here in the 4th quarter for the Red Devils. And if RV, again, was turned away in their last couple of series, that last series in particular, which they tried to go for the field goal, couldn't get anything out of that drive, but they were able to hold Shawnee. Adams, beautiful pass on the quick slant, and the first down to Brody Dieter, as Dieter gets a first down with extra yards after the play. That's one of the best plays you can run in football. It's so hard to defend, and it's just such a big momentum booster. Like, you just need a quick first down, go for a quick slant. Perfectly executed on that play. First down, RV at the 35-yard line. So now 2 receivers here on the near side. Wilson in motion. And drop down at about the line of scrimmage. May have been a miscommunication there with the backs, because I saw both Stewart and Wilson kind of head in the same direction. So it may have been a miscommunication on there, and nowhere to go for Wilson as a result. Second down. Clock continues to move here in this 4th quarter as RV leads it by 8. Devils line up with 3 receivers. Dieter on the far side, Doppler and Dwana on the near side, single back with Stewart. Adams keeps it himself. Adams has an opening. He's got a good carry. Adams, he's got a huge first down. Can he outrun the defensive back? Oh, he may have breaks a tackle. Savian Adams is going to go. Savian Adams. And we got a flag at the end of the play. My goodness, what a shift in momentum that was. Savian Adams goes 65 yards. Flag at the end of the play, probably for celebration. Touchdown's going to stand, though, and I think that might be enough here for the Red Devils. Savian Adams just makes another big play for this Red Devil team. So RV takes a 27-13 lead after the unbelievable run there. 65-yard run by Savian Adams. What a season he's had for the Red Devils as the starting quarterback. His first year starting, as far as I know. What a season Savian Adams is having. So I would imagine this penalty will be assessed on the kickoff, as RV will line up for the extra point. So a 2-score lead now. RV back up by 2 possessions again. Kick is away. It is up. It is good. RV 28. Shawnee 13. So a big shift in momentum, as we said. It's amazing how that happens in this game. One play changes the entire outcome of the game. Savian Adams just scrambled off to the right side, made a couple cuts, and simply outran his defenders. And Adams gives RV a 2-possession lead once again. Just like, what more can you say? Just a really great start here for this game for the Red Devils. They went up 21-0. Shawnee's kind of crept back into this game at one point down by 1 possession, but with 10 minutes to go and now a 2-score deficit, that might be enough for the Red Devils to get past Shawnee here and set up a big matchup next week at Camden for, again, what would essentially be the Colonial Division Championship game. All right, Hollander will kick this one off with 10-11 to go here in the fourth. Again, both teams have all 3 timeouts. Kick is away, as that one's going to near the out-of-bounds marker. I think Shawnee was kind of thinking it was going to go out of bounds, but they had to handle it in the end. All right, first down, Shawnee. Again, just over 10 minutes to go inside their own 40. Renegades showing that 4-receiver look, and I think Shawnee's going to have to start passing the ball at some point. Anderson, though, will take it once again. Anderson, with a good run, is going to pick up about 7 on that carry. Again, you don't really see Anderson lose yards very often, if at all. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Anderson is certainly keeping his team in the game, and Shawnee's defense is playing well for the most part. But again, you give up a big play like that, it's going to change everything. Anderson, a big burst. Anderson up the middle. He's got another first down inside the RV 40-yard line. So Shawnee, like we said, don't count them out yet. They've got a bit of a mountain to climb, but don't rule this team out. Anderson again on the carry. Again, another first down run by Cole Anderson. And just like that, Shawnee is right down the field, and they're in RV territory. Again, just it's Cole Anderson every single play, it seems like. You don't see this very often where it's purely the quarterback who's making all the carries. And again, now he's going to shift one of the receivers over. And a handoff there to Brett Lundberg. Lundberg, nowhere really to go on that one. Maybe a pickup of about 1 or 2 at the most.
Second down, second and about 8.
Still got a long way to go, as we said. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Shawnee getting the call from the sideline, 4 receivers. 2 on each side. We've seen this formation a couple times. I think we got a good guess what's going to happen. And there goes Adams off the right side. Again, it must be frustrating down there, especially for the defense, because you know what's going to happen. The problem is they're just having such a hard time stopping Adams at the line of scrimmage. Or excuse me, Anderson at the line of scrimmage. He's just getting, it seems like, 4 or 5 yards a pop. All right, big third down coming up now, 3rd and 3. Good idea of what's probably going to happen on this call. 2 receivers now, shifting it back over. And here's Anderson on the keeper. He's got a first down. Anderson's going to score. Cole Anderson, 21-yard touchdown run. And just like that, Shawnee is back in this game. Just like that. And again, now trailing this one 28-19. I think if you're Shawnee, I think you got to go for 2 on this one. And here we go, 2-point conversion attempt. This is going to be a big one here. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Extra blocker moved in. Guess who? Anderson. He is close. Let's see what the officials say. He is in. 2-point conversion. RV 28, Shawnee 21. My goodness, what a game we've got here today. Again, I have not seen a quarterback in some time take over a game in sense of offense where every call is a quarterback draw. And again, we've got 2 really good ones out here today with Cole Anderson and Savion Adams. I mean, all Adams does is just run for 60-yard touchdowns, right? Like, these teams are just being willed by their quarterbacks right now, especially on their feet. Just 2 good young quarterbacks out here playing. Again, Anderson only a freshman for Shawnee, and Adams a junior for RV. And just like that, we've got a 1-possession game again. So these teams get ready to take the field with 7:42 to go. As RV will now get the ball back on offense. So, big series there for Shawnee. They're able to convert. Anderson, again, drives them down the field. Again, I can hear the frustration of the RV fans here. Everybody just saying they're going to run and draw, they're going to run and draw. But, again, if you can't stop him, then they're going to keep doing it. All right, big series coming up here for the Red Devils. Shawnee will kick this way. Bartasia's kick, high, end over end. Travel all the way to the 10-yard line, one of the best kickoffs he's had today. RV is going to bring this one upfield, and a big return there, a nice play and a late flag. Nice return there by number 21, David Smith of the Red Devils. Flag thrown right at the tackle. So let's see what this call is going to be. You can see potentially this possibly being a holding call against the Red Devils. Illegal hands to the face against RV. So, going to drop that back a couple yards. RV keeps possession, however. So the Red Devils, and actually they're calling it a legal block in the back now for the penalty. So legal block in the back will drop things back to the 17-yard line. So now RV has to play smart here, and again, try to get one more score. You have to, the way Shawnee's playing. You got to get a score out of this drive. Handoff to J.J. Stewart, trying to bounce outside. He's going to get a couple. Again, RV just trying to control this clock right now. Shawnee, though, with all 3 timeouts. RV, of course, with all 3 as well. Pickup of 2 on the play. As Shawnee desperately needs a stop here to try to set themselves up for potentially a tying score. Adams from the gun, puts Wilson in motion, counter, and a short handoff there to Dwana. He's going to maybe pick up 1 or 2 more. So Shawnee's defense makes 2 big stops right there. They need another one here on 3rd down. 3rd and 8, ball now at the 20. So if you're Shawnee, you need to make a stop here. We've seen Shawnee bring the blitz a couple of times. It's been effective. Because you got to think, if you're Shawnee, you got to be thinking that Adams might just try to keep this one and get the first himself. Shawnee playing very close to the line, rightfully so. Adams rolls out instead. He's got an opening. He's going to go for Brody Diter. Brody not able to connect. I think he may have had to throw that one a little earlier than he wanted to. But a quick 3 and out here for the Red Devils, and just like that, Shawnee is back in this game. Shawnee Renegades will just not go away, will they? RV's been up by 2 possessions twice in this game, and Shawnee continues to battle. Now, I know RV likes to run some fake punts every now and then. I'm just saying, I don't think they would do that here with the field position the way it is, but the way this game's going, I don't know. RV does like to run their fakes here and there. I certainly would not do that in this situation if you're up by 1 score, but never say never. Yep, flanks the Gunners out. And we've got a flag. This is probably going to be a false start against RV, so I think now any thought of a fake punt is certainly now out the window. I think RV certainly looked like they were showing it at least, that they were going to run it. But with a false start like that, I certainly would not do that right now. Because now you've got Dieter punting from the goal line. 6 minutes and counting. Dieter, good end-over-end kick, fair catch call, and made right at midfield by Tyler Nichols. All right, here we go. 6 minutes, 3 timeouts each team. Shawnee's got the ball at the 50. I don't mean to sound sarcastic in any way with this, but I think we know what's going to happen here on offense for Shawnee. We've been seeing it all game. Get ready for a heavy dose of Cole Anderson. Anderson has 2 rushing touchdowns in this game. The last one was a 21-yarder to bring this to a 1-possession score. All right, here we go. 4 receivers. We've seen this formation a couple of times. Anderson will keep it. Follows his blockers. He's got a couple yards there on first down. Good for about 3. And again, I think Shawnee's just content to run Anderson as much as they can.
2nd and 7.
So now just over 5.5 remaining in this one. Shawnee driving now on the RV side of the field. Anderson takes it again. Anderson bounces off a couple of defenders. He's got close to first down yardage. They're going to call it 3rd and maybe 1. Big 3rd down coming up. And again, it's like as a viewer, we all can see, we all kind of know what's going to happen here. But again, if you can't stop it, again, if you're Shawnee, keep going until RV finds a way to stop it. And guess what? 3rd and 1, there it is. Anderson off to the races. Anderson down inside the 20. Oh my goodness, Shawnee in the red zone. Cole Anderson has just completely taken over this game for the Renegades. Anderson takes it again. RV stops him that time. Shawnee tried a bit of a hurry-up offense there, but RV was ready for him that time. 2nd down at the 20. Clock continues to move. 4:25 and counting. Renegades in scoring position. Big credit to that Shawnee offensive line with their run blocking. Drops back, looks to throw. Anderson not able to connect with his receiver. So on 2nd down, Shawnee elects to throw the ball. Not a bad looking play, just not able to connect with the receiver, and good coverage by the RV defense. Shawnee gonna talk things over. Got a funny feeling what we're gonna see here. Just gonna say it right now, I have a feeling it'll be a quarterback draw. I think everybody in the stands know what this play is gonna be. They could surprise us, but they won't. Another draw. Bounces off tacklers. Anderson close to first down, got a flag at the end. I think this one's coming back. Anderson, again, showing great athleticism on that run, but a holding call here appears to be the case for Shawnee. That's indeed the case. So a big holding call right here. And what was potentially going to be a first down is now going to be a 3rd and 21 for Shawnee. Yeah, I'm just looking at what the scoreboard has here. I was going to say that doesn't sound right. Make it 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. So they got 2 quarterback draws. You can go 15 yards possibly. No, another pass. Throws it. That's going to be intercepted. And the Red Devils are going to take this one back. He's got a convoy of blockers. Rv's going to take this one to the house, and the Red Devils will score. Interception return, touchdown by Rand Cocos Valley, number 24, Eddie Yarngo. And I think that's going to wrap things up here for the Red Devils. So officials talking about something. Let's see what the call is. They're waving the flag off, so touchdown will stand. Interception return. 75 yards return by Eddie Yarngo. That, I have a feeling, is going to wrap things up here today from Coach Bill Gordonfield with 3:37 to go. Shawnee's going to need a bit of a miracle here to get back in this one. Relying on the passing on those last 2 downs. Again, that holding penalty really changed things for Shawnee. But forcing Anderson to throw the ball certainly backfired in that situation for Shawnee as Eddie Yarngo took it 75 yards to the house. And Rv back up by 2 scores, extra point pending. Hollander kick away. It is good. Bit of a knuckleballer there, as they call it, but gets it through. Rv 35, Shawnee 21. So just when Shawnee looked like they were about to go tie things up, pick 6 for the Red Devils, their 2nd straight in as many weeks. As the senior Eddie Yarngo takes it back 75 yards for the score. My goodness, so many big plays in this game, so many changes of momentum. And now Shawnee with their backs against the wall once again. 3:37 to go, all 3 timeouts for both teams. As the Red Devils have regained that 2-score advantage that they've had twice and now 3 times in this game. Very impressive play there by the Red Devils defense as they're able to get a defensive score. Again, always big difference makers when you can score on defense or special teams. Eddie Yarngo just read the quarterback on that play, jumped the route, took it back 75 yards for the score. As now the Red Devils need to stop Shawnee one more time here at least. Again, still have 3.5 to go, still have time. Deep kick all the way into the back of the end zone. So Shawnee will set up at the 20-yard line for their first offensive series, or for their, what could be one of their last offensive series, I should say. One more shout out to my crew here today. Cooper Seidel, Sadie Hebner, Jacob Burr, Emma Russell, Declan and Kieran McMullen, and TJ Peebles. Thank you all for coming out today on, again, a beautiful day from Coach Bill Gordon Field and what's shaping up to be a big win for the Red Devils over Shawnee. Again, we've been saying Rv's been averaging 33 points per game. They certainly got that again with 35. This team proving they can score in a variety of ways. A big matchup next week against Camden. Oh, and fumbles the snap. Anderson can't get control of it. Rv's got the ball back, and that is going to wrap things up for sure now. Anderson making a big mistake right there, not able to corral the snap, tries to fall on it, which is the right thing to do in all honesty, but not able to do that, and Rv gets the ball back. And now a chance for Rv to go up another score in what would unquestionably wrap this game up. Again, Shawnee, they've looked good at times. It's been a heavy dose of Cole Anderson. I can't begin to tell you how many carries he's had. But the offense has, again, become a little one-dimensional here where it's just quarterback draw after quarterback draw. And it's going to be a false start again against the Red Devils. Way too many of those today for Rv. They make your offense very one-dimensional when it's just the same play over and over again. And again, I don't really know why they did not utilize Brett Lundberg as much as they've had in the past 3 games. I mean, perhaps he could be hurt, I don't know, but for a player who's had 399 yards rushing this season, he's only had a handful of carries today. The rest has just been Cole Anderson over and over. So now the Red Devils showing 3 receivers, 2 to the far side, and a single back. Adams drops back. He's going to look for Diter, not able to connect. So again, Rv now with a second down. Ball's inside the 10. False start, dropped them back a couple yards. But Rv certainly looking like they're going to come away today with a big win. Improve their record to 3-1. Shawnee would drop to 2-2. And just as importantly, Rv would be 2-0 and a big, big win in the Colonial Division, which, like I said, next week's game against Camden's Adams will take it himself. He's going to go right up the middle for a score. Savion Adams. 9-yard touchdown run. Savion Adams, so hard to contain. My goodness, Rv's put up 40-plus points now in 3 straight weeks. All 3 home games, Rv has scored 40-plus. And like I said, last home game for the Red Devils for quite a while, as they've got 3 straight on the road coming up against Camden, Williamstown, and Washington Township. A couple of good tests right in there for sure. Again, Camden and Washington ranked in the top 25. Extra point from Hollander. It's up. It's good. Rv 42. Shawnee 21. Rv 42. Shawnee 21. And again, before we wrap up, let's take a look at that schedule one last time. Again, Camden next week, Friday on the road at 6 o'clock. Then Friday, October 4th at Williamstown for a 7 o'clock kickoff. Friday, October 11th at Washington, 6 o'clock kickoff. Back home for homecoming on Saturday, October 19th against St. Augustine at 2 o'clock. And then Friday, October 25th on the road at Lenape. Game time to be announced. Make sure you check the Rv website, the sports tab there for all the updates and information regarding football and all fall sports here at Rancocas Valley. So again, after the big turnover and the 9-yard touchdown run, Rv now up 42-21 against the Shawnee team, who again has shown that they can play, shown they've got a lot of talent, but still have a ways to go. And again, freshman quarterback, the more he plays, I'm sure he will continue to develop as an athlete. But right now, it's the Red Devils who are going to own the day here, so to speak, with 3:21 to go and now a 3-touchdown lead on Shawnee. Hollander ready to kick this one away. As the kick is away, nice end-over-end kick all the way back to player initially made contact with it inside the 5, but then went into the end zone, so another touchback. Ball will be set up at the 20-yard line as Shawnee can only kind of think about what could have been in this game. interception, return, touchdown. Just completely changed this whole game around. Shawnee was down by one possession. They were looking to go in and score, and then that pick six just wiped out any hopes that they had. So Shawnee will drop to 2-2. And a handoff up the middle. As RV will just watch this clock continue to run with just over 3 minutes to go. Again, one more thank you to my Rvtv crew for coming out today to help cover this game on this beautiful day. And looks like RV will be getting their third straight victory. All 3 games at home. Their only loss so far, that season opener in the battle at the beach against Pascack Valley. Since then, RV has won 3 straight, including this very impressive victory today over a well-coached and certainly talented Shawnee team. And again, I think both these teams are just content at this point to just let this clock run. This game has very much been decided here. Just a couple of handoffs. Minimal gain on that one. Final 2 minutes counting down. So again, huge win for the Red Devils today against one of our old rivals, Shawnee. Not a rivalry that's been continuing for years and years, but certainly a rivalry that dates back a long time. Those of us who have watched RV football over the years. And certainly a different story than it was 5 years ago when RV was kind of in a rebuilding mode at that point, and Shawnee had just pretty much ran that game from the start. But that is a very different story, 5 years later. It's been RV who has never trailed in this game, but Shawnee has come close at times. The Red Devils able to keep that 2-possession lead, now up by 3 possessions. Final minute counting down here. And 4th down coming up for Shawnee. So the Renegades will punt this one away, and I would imagine RV is just going to take a knee and run things out here. Go home a 42-21 victor. Again, 3 straight games in which the Red Devils have scored 40-plus points. Very, very impressive. This will be our last football game for a little while here on Rvtv. We'll be bringing you some field hockey and soccer matchups coming soon. Again, 3 straight road games now for the Red Devils and a couple of big tests along the way. This will certainly help RV in those PowerPoint standings as they will improve to 3-1 and get a nice victory over the Shawnee Renegades. 23 seconds counting, delay a game call against Shawnee, but again, I think everyone's just content here to run this clock and call it a day. So again, one last thank you to my Rvtv crew for coming out. Quick plug, our show Sports Desk will be coming up very soon in the next couple of weeks. Been working on some content for that. We'll show you some football highlights for these first 3 games. So make sure you check out Sports Desk when that premieres on Rvtv in the coming weeks. So final 10 seconds counting down as RV's going to go home victorious for the 3rd straight week. Final score, RV 42, Shawnee 21. So again, for everyone here at Rvtv, I am Jason Sapp saying thank you for watching Rvtv's Game of the Week. We'll see you next time.